As a solo content creator, I used to struggle a lot with consistency, but with the help of a content calendar, I was able to go from posting one video a month to one video every single week. So in this video, I'll break down step by step on how you can create a content calendar using Notion Agent. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Terry. I like to vlog and make vlogging tutorials so you guys can do the same thing. Sometimes I also like to share my experience on content creation so people doesn't have to make the same mistakes that I did. That's why we're gonna build a content calendar together, because that is something I wish I had when I first started. And at the end of this video, I'll be sharing the prompts that we use in this video. So stay tuned to that. Thank you, Notion, for sponsoring this video. Before we start, what is Notion Agent? Well, think of it as your best friend who knows you inside out, but also a super user of Notion that knows everything about this app. It can handle the heavy lifting for you, like creating a content calendar from scratch, which it would take me hours if I had to do it manually. I've also used it recently to create a travel checklist so that we don't miss anything for our upcoming trip. Now we're okay, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that we want to do is to open the new page, and at the bottom right corner, you should see a chatbot kind of thing. That is your Notion agent. You can personalize it, but I basically stick with the original one, and I just change the name and the icon, that's it. So now what you want to do is to give a basic structure to your content calendar. So for me personally, I already got a YouTube content calendar, but the problem for me is I don't have an Instagram one. So what I would like to do is to create a new one that consists of both YouTube and Instagram. So for you guys, if you're only working on YouTube or Instagram or both, it can still apply to you. Since I quite like my YouTube content calendar structure, I'm just sort of gonna copy that over, but just with a little bit more of a twist. So here's my prompt. Create a content calendar database for me for both YouTube and Instagram, and blah blah blah, all these other details that I have. So you want to be as specific as you can. In here, I sort of like visualize what sort of views that I want to see. I want to have a board view, which is like a Kanban board. All the projects are sort of in different statuses, so I can sort of see, okay, what's the progress of this project, whether I'm still editing that video or whether it's still in planning. And then you can see it really quickly. It creates a basic structure of the content calendar in pretty much less than a minute. Other views that I wanted is the calendar view, and as well as a view only for YouTube and then a view for Instagram. So whenever I just need to look solely at one platform, I can easily just toggle in between different views. But at this moment, I noticed there's an issue, which is in the content board view. It's not the view that I'm looking for. I like how everything is broken down into very simple terms like ID, scripting, filming, editing, and all that. So I'm going to change that. But then now I see another problem is they aren't color coded. So I'm going to ask Notion Agent to change this for me. And pretty much in a few seconds, everything changes into different colors. Now that the basic content calendar structure is done, we need to start looking at the properties. Right now, the property that we have is pretty basic. We have description, platform, publish date, status. So I'm gonna add a bit more so it sort of matches with my YouTube content calendar. So now you can see we have a whole column of different properties. I think it might be a bit too much now, so we're gonna remove the description. Okay, now the properties are done. Let's open a new page to see how it looks. Okay, I can see there's a problem here. The platform only allows you to choose either YouTube or Instagram, but not both. Also, we got the status in the card display, which is a bit pointless because every column is already sorted by different status. So we should probably remove that. So right now we can see on the card, we have 3 different properties, which is the video title, the content platform, and the publish date. Okay, I think it looks quite good, but I don't know if I'm missing any crucial information, so what we can do is ask Notion agent to help. Should we display more properties on the card? Okay, it's pretty clean. You've got this, blah, blah, blah. They suggest just keep it as it is. So let's just try it that way first for now and see how we go. Okay, now I think it's time to create a template. By creating a template, I don't have to open up a new page and then just copy and paste everything in every single time whenever there's a new video. And the good part is I can create two templates, one for YouTube, one for Instagram, since they probably have different content within that page. So for the template, again, I quite like my YouTube content calendar template. So I'm gonna duplicate that into this one. So I basically asked them to look at that page and then just give me the prompt to do the same. And once they give me the prompt, I just asked them to go ahead and do it. And pretty much instantly, you can see everything's all laid out. The only thing that I would add is a checklist, which I've been implementing in my recent videos. It's a really good way to keep me in check when publishing a video. So all the tasks are more visible. Now the YouTube template looks pretty solid. We are gonna work on the Instagram one now. Let's create one for Instagram. I mean, it's pretty good. I guess we'll just leave it for now. I think it's good enough. So next step is where we put the template in. Because what we were doing, we were just creating a new page, but it's not really a template. So if you want to actually create a template, you need to go here, click new template. But since Notion agent cannot do that right now, we have to manually transfer all this information to here. So let's say this is YouTube. Go back and drag everything over to edit. So now whenever we click on that, we'll get this. The same goes for Instagram. Here. Done. So I've set YouTube as the default, so whenever you click on this new button, a YouTube page should show up. But when I need to create an Instagram, I have to go here. I mean, if we didn't have the Notion agent, it's probably gonna take us a good few hours just to get everything sorted. And now we can simply use those hours to do something a bit more meaningful or can create more impact to your content creation journey. If you want to try a Notion agent, make sure to use my link in the description box below. And if you want the free prompt to create this exact content calendar, make sure to use the second link, which is the Gumroad link. Thank you to Notion once again for sponsoring this video. And thank you to you guys for watching till the end. To be honest, this video took me the whole night to record. There were so many hiccups and we are finally coming to the end. I will really appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.